Yeah, assalamu alaikum. How's everybody doing? This is Clifton Raheem Bradley of the Underground Railroad television show. I'm going to stoop down so you can see that famous picture. That is Will Smith and Chris Rock. I do not know who is on the side, but to give you a formal introduction of who I am Clifton Raheem Bradley. I do a show called the Underground Railroad television show. We come on every Saturday night at 10:30 on Channel 19. And we're going to try to make some sense of what happened with Chris Rock and Will Smith. Okay, usually, I do not look at the Oscars. That's something that I don't look at it. And the reason I don't look at it, because I think, first of all, if you like looking at the stars, that's your thing. Hey, I just recently stopped looking at it. But you know what? I'm sitting down. I'm on Facebook. I don't know if I was on Facebook or I was on YouTube. Not a report. Something comes across that Will Smith, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he hit Chris Rock. And I said, wait a minute. First of all, I didn't believe it because you know what? You can't believe everything. And then I went back to YouTube and saw something. And then I went to Facebook. Okay. And Facebook, it's very interesting. So, you know what, like in the United States of America, in Chicago, that is what they have been talking about. They have been talking about that consistent. Chris Rock, this. And first of all, what is the Oscars? Maybe somebody that does not know what the Oscars is. The Oscars is when people win prestigious awards for making movies, for documentaries, and their I'm not gonna say recommended. They're acknowledged by their peers, and they get a golden Oscar. Okay, and Wanda Sykes, she was one of the hosts. I forgot the other lady's name, Alicia Keys, I believe. And Chris Rock, he had the opportunity to moderate. Not moderate, to tell jokes. He tells jokes. That's what he does. He does that for a living. And you know, he makes a show called, he made a show called Everybody Hates Chris. I think it's saying anyway. Everybody Hates Chris. I'm looking at it. It's good. It's good. I didn't used to appreciate it. But what happened is he starts making jokes, okay? Because that is his job. Chris Rock is a comedian. He's a comedian. I'm going to give y'all a little music to hear because I think that would be good to hear a little music in the background. If the app allows me to do it, but this is not Melon app, so I should not have any. People that don't go for I use Melon apps. I've tried everything. It's an application for live streaming. I don't recommend it, but I would use what you want to use. Okay. Too many problems with the green screen. But what happened is Chris Rock was out there making jokes, and what happened is he made a funny. He made a joke about Will Smith's wife. Okay, everybody's clapping. He said something about her hair because she has a hair loss because of something that happened. It's a disease. That they have. And what happened is, I'm going to show it to you. You know, YouTube is probably going to get me for this. But I'm going to show it to you if that's possible. He made a joke about Will Smith's wife. talking about, oh, G.I. Something was a show, it was a movie made after G.I. Joe, and he said something about her hair, and he didn't know she had the disease. And then what happened is, Will Smith thought it was funny. But what happened is, when he looked over at his wife's hair dropped. Like she was embarrassed. She was embarrassed. And what happened is Will Smith, incidentally, he won the Actor of the Year for King Richard. What movie is King Richard about? King Richard, what that movie was about was Serena Williams and Venus Williams, and talking about the trials and tribulations that they went through to fight through the muck and mire, as a friend used to say, to rise to stardom. And what happened is, when he said it, Chris Rock made the statement. His wife Jada, who used to go with Tupac Shakur, he's a rapper, dropped her head like this. And Will got up and he went up to the stage. At first, everybody's reaction was that he thought he was going to say that he didn't appreciate it. No, let's face it, no man likes a man talking about his wife. Okay, even in play. Okay, and what happened is he walked up. You know, Chris Rock said, "O-S-H-I-T," like that. And he thought he was going to talk to him, and then he just, boof! He hit him with a haymaker. A haymaker is a shot, a punch. He said, oh. And you know what? I wasn't expecting him to do that. I was not expecting Will Smith, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, okay, the individual that made Independence Day and iRobot and Hitch and Muhammad Ali and Bad Boys. I wasn't expecting him to do that. And then after he got through, I don't think that Chris Rock, helped produce a television show, said everybody hates Chris. I can't sing, so I'm not even gonna try to sing. But he was not expecting that. And actually, I don't think anybody that was watching the Oscars with all of those stars, Whoopi Goldberg, Denzel Washington, Tom Cruise, Tyler Perry, they was not expecting that. And then after he got through with the punch, he said, oh, S-H-I-T, I just been knocked out by Will Smith. And then it was like, it was crazy, man. And then what happened is, once he got back to his seat, Chris Rock said, D-A-M. And Chris Rock, he said, Will Smith hollered, keep my wife out of your freaking mouth. Keep my wife's name out of your freaking mouth. It's an F word. And I did it. Chris Rock said, I won't say that. He said, keep my wife's name out of your. And then it's like, oh my God. You know, that's what I said. I was not on. It's like flabbergasted, man. I was like, wow. That's what I said to myself. I said that to myself. Everybody, and you know what? In the United States, I don't know if you are from Canada, Mexico, Central America, Asia, Africa, Europe, Alaska. This is what they have been talking about in the United States. So remember Chicago in the United States. That's all they've been talking about. Okay, they talked about it on AM News. They talked about it on WBON. They talked about it on ABC News with Michael Strahan, and they talked about it on The View. Um, Whoopi Goldberg, and Joy Behar, and Sonny Houston, and I forgot the other lady's name. She always plays the neutral part, and she's in the middle no matter what happens. But anyway, everybody, and you know what I said? They may do a show about this today. You know what? Because you know what? I keep up with the current news. So what happened after that? You can call in if you want to. Okay? You can call in if you want to. And if you have a comment, if you have something that you want to put in the chat room, you know what? Do not hesitate to put it there. Okay? And see, what happened after that is ABC, which is a television station in the United States of America, that was broadcasting the Oscars, where superstars, people that have done movies, were receiving movies. They went to television break. Okay, but quite naturally, they didn't want to show that, because that's not good for their ratings, and the Academy. It's not good for them, according to what I know. It's not good for them. And so what happened is, I saw, because I only saw portions, because they're only going to show you certain things. What happened is Denzel Washington, which he is a magnificent actor, and director. He went to Chris Rock and also Tyler Perry, who plays the role of Madea. Plus, he owns a studios where he does got millions of dollars of business, and they sit down and they kneel down like this, and they talk to Will Smith and say, "Man, don't do this. This is not good. This is not good. Some of us are having a hard time already." And they talk to him, because something, I would perceive Denzel Washington won an Oscar for playing a bad police. I forgot the name of the movie. I think it was Training Day, which I think he should have won an Oscar for playing Malcolm X. But he won an Oscar for playing Training Day. And Tyler Perry, who plays the character Madea, my wife loves Madea. Yeah. I got a little problem with it, but you know what? We're not even going to discuss that, because you know what? That's not even important. But what happened is, they sit down and he kneeled down and they talked to him. But they said, "Man, this is not the way that you conduct yourself. You don't conduct yourself like this." And I think that Will Smith, he understood that. Okay. And after all this, it showed. this is not a good image at all. But you know what? I am so, you know what? I am so sorry because you know what we're doing. Dealing with technology like this. Unfortunately, these type of things happen. And you know what? I am sorry it just happened. Very sorry. Because see, when you plan a production, a video production or audio production, you do not plan on things happening like this. You don't plan on this. So I don't want anybody sitting up there, you know what? He planned this. I didn't plan anything. But you know what? I'm going to show you the video of Will Smith and Chris Rock. That's what I'm going to do. Right now, I'm going to show it to you. Okay, here it is.
Oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. I'm out here. Oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? that was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Uh-oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay.
I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. This is a beautiful moment, and I'm not crying for winning an award. It's not about winning an award for me. It's about being able to shine light. Art imitates life. I look like the crazy father, just like they said. I look like crazy father, just like they said about Richard Williams. Thank you. Hope the Academy invites me back. Thank you.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.
So, you know what? This is what happened. That's what happened. And I want to tell y'all something. I was not expecting. What do you think? What do you think? Blinked off? Okay. That means, you know what? If it blinked off, I will show it again. Because what happened is, your audience will see what you don't see. Thank you, Mr. Jeff. Okay. And so, these type of things happen when you're dealing with these applications, but you know what? I'm learning how to work these applications better and better and better and better. And you know what? You want to go back to it. And because if it blinked off, you know what? I want to show it to my audience. That's what I want to do. I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show it to you. And that's That's my background back then. I'm going to show it to you. Let me go back. Okay. Y'all say y'all want to see it again. You didn't see it. But you know what? I'm going to show it. See, Kevin, that's what happens. See, when you're trying something, you know what? Sometimes you succeed. Sometimes you don't succeed. But you know what? Nothing beats a failure but a try. That is something that I learned from my instructor. Nothing beats a failure but a try. I'm going to show this. Okay? I'm going to play it. Here it goes.
Gabby Giffords.
And Mark Kelly. Hey, and
I'm out here. Oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right? That was a nice one. Okay. I'm out here. Oh, Richard. Oh, wow. Wow. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay. Okay.
I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. This is a beautiful moment, and I'm not crying for winning an award. It's not about winning an award for me. It's about being able to shine a light. Art imitates life. I look like the crazy father, just like they said. I look like crazy father, just like they said about Richard Williams. Thank you. Hope the Academy invites me back. Thank you.
So you know what? That is what happened, and that is courtesy of NBC, because you know what? I'm adding something to their content. I think when you utilizing YouTube, you can add something to the content. And Will Smith, you know what? It showed me something about Chris Rock. Because you know what Chris Rock did was he held his composure. And I would say, under circumstances like this, sometimes it can be trying, it can be hard to hold your composure when you're confronted with a right or left hook. But it made me gain more respect for Chris Rock. And I never say anything disrespectful towards him, but what I'm saying is it makes me look at Chris Rock in a different light. And you know what? Was Chris Rock wrong? Was Chris Rock wrong? Was he wrong to make comments about Will Smith's wife? Was he wrong? He's a comedian. And he said about the disease that they talk about. Chris Rock had made the statement, I did not know that she had a disease. Like, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. But was he wrong? Comedians say things like, I always wondered to myself. I said this to my friends. up in McDonald's on 79th and right off Yates, 7900 South Yates in Chicago, the top 10 club. We sitting there just talk. Mr. Ramsey's top 10, Mr. President. And I said to myself, top 10 or something, anybody, do you think that he would have done that if it would have been a man of other nationality? I'm not going to say what nationality. I'm not going to say what nationality I said. Some said, yeah, he might have. Said, I'm not sure. But some said if he would have done it to somebody else of other nationality, I'm not going to call it a nationality, he might have been blackballed from Hollywood. I don't know. You know how old men, you go to just about any McDonald's in the morning time. There's a group of old men. See this great. I'm sitting around just listening. I'm listening to the old men. I'm in their club now, drinking coffee, like my father Clifton Bradley Jr. used to do. And I said, whoa, I would never do that. Now I'm doing the same thing. He said, actually, I'm turning into him. But what happened is, half of the people say, yeah, you would have done it. The other half say, I don't know. But all people said if you would have done that, hit somebody in the jaw like that of the nationality, he would have been blackballed from Hollywood. I'm not going to say what nationality we're talking about. But a lot of people would believe that they control Hollywood. But I'm not going to call it nationality. That might be demeaning to somebody. And Will Smith, I'm just surprised at him. But you know what? But like I say, it surprised me. And I wonder if he's still dealing with issues. Because, you know, him and his wife, Jada, they have an open relationship. They have an open relationship. Not relationship, they have an open marriage where anything goes. You know, and I guess you have to be respectful the way you do it. That means if I have an open relationship with my wife, that means I can go be with this woman, she can go be with that man. And I wonder if there has some type of, was that a cause and effect? And plus, we know that Jay Pickett, she used to go with a rapper named Tupac Shakur. Used to go with him. And you know what? She was in love with him. She was in love. And Tupac was a rapper. He made songs like I Ain't Mad at You and Mama and all that. I ain't gonna try to sing his verses. Yeah, I couldn't do him no justice. And probably make everybody run off the chop. But she was in love with Tupac Shakur. When they broke up, that hurt her. She cried. Somebody asked her, did she still love Tupac Shakur? And she was married to Will Smith. Then she said, he's my best love. And you know what? You don't know what type of damage that could have put in Will Smith's mind. You don't know. I don't know. You know, but there's things that are done to all of us that we walk with. We can't get rid of some of the garbage in our head. We can't get rid of it. And that's basically what happened. And Will Smith comes from a home where he said that he watched his mother get beat up by his father. Okay? You don't know what type of effect that has. Okay? And maybe in his mind. Because you know what, the mind is a very, very tricky thing. Maybe in his mind, when he saw his wife's head drop on Chris Rock's head, he started